Welcome back, guys, and today we're taking a look at the Twin Towers across a busy New York harbour. Although I say that, oh yeah, this was full of boats like 2 seconds ago. Where have all the boats gone? There was like, seriously, there was like, here we go, this is more, there were about like 10 ships floating about. Right, we've got some problem solving to do today, guys, and I'll try and remember to tell you about how I've kind of at least temporarily sort of solve my lag issues. We'll get to that. Right, we've got a problem. Okay, let's take a look at some of these buildings, and we'll see that no one's buying our products. And if we look at this one, I think we'll get the same thing. No one's buying our products. Right. So and there's a lot of that. Look, it's over here. It's over this side as well. And if we shoot up here, yep, then we've got the same thing over here. So we kind of desperately need to do something to solve this. So we're going to take a two-pronged approach. The first thing is we're going to increase our internal demand, and then we're going to provide some more routes so that people can ship stuff out to the outside. So we're going to hopefully massively increase demand. Now we're heading over to this area because I thought, hang on a second, this area over here is all offices. But if you look at the transport, we've got the subway running through here. This would make like a pretty awesome place to do some commercial. Right, it's insulated for, you know, the office is insulated from the residential. They've got fantastic access to it. That's perfect, absolutely perfect. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to dezone some offices, and we're going to put in some high density commercial. And I think we're going to put a fair amount in. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have spotted that this road here has changed. And yeah, I've just upgraded this road to a 6-lane road, which I did before you got here, because I thought I'm not going to waste time. Right, so we want to dezone a chunk of this, and it's going to be something along the lines of like a block and a half kind of thing, all the way down there. Yeah, something like that. And then we're going to zone that in high density commercial. So let's just bang that in. Boom. Right, so that's going to be another chunk of demand, and obviously we've got like good routes to ship that stuff up there and get that distributed. But that alone is not going to solve our problem. Oh, and I just want to show you the knock-on effect that this is having. This is one of our primary causes of our unemployment. Look at our unemployment. It's like 25%. We need to get this under control. We need to create commercial, industrial demand, and start selling our products. Let's get rid of that. Right. Now we've put one train in over here. We're going to do more. So 50 Shades. Now 50 Shades actually is doing okay, but we're going to put a train in for these guys as well. Now we've got this passenger route running through here, which I may or may not do something with in the future. But this cargo one, this one's going to go. I'm going to get rid of that. Yes, we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to just patch this. Why would I even patch it? The trains are a waste of space anyway. So we're going to put in a spur coming somewhere into here. I've just got to figure out like where is a good place to do it. It may be here. Yeah, in fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to take trains, and train station, here's our cargo. We're going to put a cargo in here. I might space that out a little bit. Yeah, like that. Yeah, cool. Right. Then we'll take a track. I'm gonna take it a little way. Then I'm going to do a page up. Then we're going to get it across this road. Just across the road would do. Right. Now, where do I want? I want to hook it onto this, don't I? Yes, I do. So, we'll switch to our freeform road tool, so we get it nice and curvy. We'll do a page down, We'll just get that to get onto the ground and come around here. And we just want this to like hook on. It doesn't have to be fancy. That will do nicely. So again, it's just a spur that comes in and goes over there. And so trains can come in, go down here, do that, go out. That's that. Right, that's that one. Now we do have another 2 train stations over there, but we're gonna kind of ignore those for the moment. We're gonna put 2 train stations in because there is like a hell of a lot of industry up here. So why the hell not? So we'll put 1 station up there, 1 station over here, and then we'll hook 1 up to one side and 1 up to the other side. So I've still got my freeform, so we'll just come out here. Lovely. And then this side, pretty much the same deal. Round there and hook onto there. That look okay? Yeah. Looks okay to me. Right, cool. We're gonna get rid of this piece of track because I don't want trains to be able to go from this town to this town. We're not here to help them. We're here to help ourselves. Central Park also, I think, needs potentially a bit of help. So I'm thinking... See, putting it down here is not a particularly good plan. So I will take a 6-lane road, and I'm going to run a road. I'm just going to run a square, not a big square. Doesn't need to be a big square. Yeah, like that. So, having put this guy in, right, we just need to hook him up to, like, yeah, I guess up here. Get across the highway. And we'll get across the freeway as well, I guess. Makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, come on, give me a... Oh, almost, almost. Come on. There we go. Now, any more roads to cross? No. Page down. And we'll run a spur up to here. I want to give these spurs as much room as we can give them, so we'll run that up to there and run it round like that. Cool. Right, now we're starting to see a fair number of trains coming in and out, which is kind of nice. There's a passenger train. Why a passenger? Oh, because they're coming down to this one. Right, so we don't need this spur. We can get rid of that spur. In fact, getting rid of that spur is actually a good idea. Cool. So, we've got this one going up here, we've got this one going here, we've got 2 in here, and we've got another one going... oh, no, we haven't done that one yet. We're going to put one in for these guys. A lot of people... well, a lot. Not a lot, several. Don't exaggerate, Skye. I've told you a million times, don't exaggerate. A few people left comments saying, oh, you know, like this station down here wasn't connected and this wasn't connected to the electricity. It's like, I didn't care because there's no... Look at the zoning, right? This stuff is down here, right? This stuff that's in the middle I don't care about until this all actually extends up to so that they're using those stations. So that's why I didn't care about them. Yeah, so there you go. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. I think just one station in here is the way to go. We're going to try it. We're going to try one station to kick off with, and if we think we need another one, we can put another one in. Right, so let's whack that in. And then, now, how the hell are we going to get all the way up here? Well, oh, look at this. Now we could maybe do something with oh, all right, yeah, we're going to try and do some cool tracks. Although, is that going to even... Oh, it is. Oh, it is. My God, wow. Okay, I'm surprised that even worked. But we're going to go up here and we're going to try and get some nice trestles. So I'm going to do a page up and kind of just to like there, and then we'll do another. Oh yeah. Oh, see, this is the kind of stuff we love, isn't it, guys? Playing around with elevated train tracks. Yeah, actually, let's bring that down. Let's try and actually make this look kinda sorta nice. So bring that up there. And then yeah. Let's bring it like around here and through this little kind of valley. Do I want to elevate that? No, I don't. But oh, look at that. Oh yeah, bridge. Yeah, that's what we want. We want bridges. Oh hell yeah. Okay, this is the most fun I've had in this game. Right, now do I go like around this? I think I do. The opportunity for maybe another bridge. I can stretch this a bit. Nah. See, you can do the thing you could do in SimCity, like throwing bridges off cliffs. I need to play around with that more. I kind of need to get back into like SimCity R&D mode. Right, let's run this around here, and then we're going to whiz up here. Now, I'm already elevated, I think. Yeah, I am. So we can just pop across here. Right, and then we'll go up here and we'll do the same thing. Well, we'll try and do the same thing. There we go. Now, I've brought this at an angle because I want this to have a fairly nice angle hooking onto here. Let's do page down. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit more. No, it's all producing pretty much the same kind of angle. So let's bring that round there. That'll do. Whoa, that's a nice train journey. I know some train enthusiasts who'd like that. Right, there, and one there. There we go. How does that look? Oh, doesn't look too bad. Does not look too bad. I don't know, I guess we'll zone some industrial. Makes sense, I guess, doesn't it? So, what do I want to do? Let's just grab the old marquee tool. Just bang it in. All round there. Right, this isn't quite connected to the electricity. Let's have a look. Oh, so close. So close. So, you know what? We'll use parking. Parking? Yeah, why not? So this one. Let's go 3x5 parking. I'll just put a 3x5 parking in. That should connect it. Yeah, boom, done. Lovely. Alrighty, so we've got the trains. I know this has been we haven't done like a massive amount, but what I'm going to do now. What we've got water. Is it water complaints? No. What are we? Oh, what is it? Garbage? Sewage complaints. Sewage is backing up. Oh dear. Let's check our situation. Oh, we need more sewage stream. We can put some more of these in to solve this problem. But what I'm going to do before we go, I'm going to kind of go away and run this for like I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at our unemployment numbers now that we've put those trains and stuff in, and we'll see if the situation is any better or not, or worse, which is eminently possible. Right, so we've whacked a few more of those in. Good. You gonna actually start producing? Yeah, lovely. Okay, and we could do with some more water. How's our electricity? Yeah, man, I need to whack in more water, more electricity. You know what? I'll do that while I'm waiting for the city to kind of grow, and I'll maybe go around and knock down all these buildings, and then we'll come back in, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and we'll take a look and we'll see, have we made any impact? Welcome back, guys. Now, any of you who've been watching my channel for a long time and have seen me building cities will know that in every build there's that certain moment when it comes together, and this is that moment. Okay, now I am excited, and it's putting in this bridge that's done it. This is starting to look like something, isn't it? Love how this is coming together. Now, this bridge, of course, and I've named it, this is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Now, in a real New York, this is a bit further down. This is kind of like down here, right? But for the purposes of this, now obviously we've got Brooklyn and Queens the wrong way around, but it does. This connects Brooklyn to Staten Island, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. But I mean, just look at how it looks. I mean, I think it's fantastic. And the Verrazano Bridge actually is this kind of structure. This is a very accurate representation of that bridge. So that's just peachy. Now, I said I was going to be at 10-15 minutes, let the game run. Well, yeah, I might have got a little bit carried away. Little bit. So it's about 3 hours later, and I've been tinkering. I've had a tinkering session. Let's get on with it because there's so much to show you, so much to tell you. Right, first of all, let's talk policies. I added one policy, the industrial space planning. This doubles the amount of goods that you get. Now, when I implemented that, I was running at about 10,000, about positive 10,000. It went down to about negative 5,000. But it takes time for you to sell the additional goods that you start producing. And we're now back up to, well, we're up to 8.5 now, so we're getting back into reasonable territory. So I think we're going to stick with that policy, at least for now. That's policies. Economy. Right, now, let's take a look at the budget. I've tinkered. The trains. I've upped the trains to 100% because they were down at 50%. I've increased those to 100% because I want the trains coming in and shipping my goods in and out effectively. So done that, and we'll look at the trains. I've upped the metro and bus budgets to 125% to make those efficient, so that we're shipping people around faster because we've got quite a few people using those now. Let's take a quick look at the transport numbers, and we're up to like getting off of 5,500 a week on the subways. Getting there. If you take it as a percentage of the population, it's pretty small. We're up to 133,000 people now, guys. God, we're growing. We are growing massively. Now, I did promise to tell you about my lag. Let me tell you about that quickly. I've spent a lot of time screwing around with my PC, with the game settings, all kinds of stuff, and it seems to be some kind of issue. I think it's actually with Bandicam. Basically, sometimes when I start Bandicam, everything starts to lag, right? And it doesn't look laggy to me when I'm playing the game, but when I watch the video back, it's laggy as hell. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of lost. Anyway, right, let's go on. Because there really is tons to show you. Now, you remember this was full of flashing icons before? Well, now it's not. Yeah, there's no abandoned buildings, and I haven't been demolishing buildings. We've got like a couple of icons still. No, we've got one burned down building. But remember, we're looking for abandoned buildings. We've got no abandoned buildings over here, right? So adding this train station, adding in some commercial, it's done the job. Working well. Another building's burned down. Thanks very much. Now, let's go over to this side. How's this side doing? And it's the same story. We've still got a few icons. Oh, we've got a burning building there. We've got a couple of icons. 3. Yeah. But no abandoned buildings. This is working. The addition of that train station, and then I've added a little bit more commercial. while you were away. So we've got a bit there and a bit here. So yeah, it's all working nicely. Now what I have been doing is I've been going through these menus and I've added in a bunch more electricity. I've added in like 15 more electricity generators down here, and I've added a bunch more water and a bunch more sewage. So we've got loads of that sort of stuff. Now, garbage. We needed a bit more garbage, and we needed it strategically placed. So I've actually put a couple of garbage incinerators over here to cater for this area, and over this side I've thrown in 4 garbage incinerators over here to cater for this area. And we've still got a hell of a lot of room for expansion down here. We haven't filled in a lot of these areas that we added in. So we're still growing. We are still growing. We're almost up to 135,000 now. Good God. 150,000. We're getting there. Right. What else? Okay. I went through. I added a bunch of crispy cremes, a bunch of smoking hot bodies, a bunch of creme de la cremes. Actually, I didn't. I probably added maybe 10 crematoriums to the whole place. I added some hospitals. I put in some fire stations to get better fire station coverage. The thing that I really added was parks. I've added lots of parks. Look, there were a lot of areas that weren't that happy, and I've added tons and tons of parks. See, there's still a little red area down there where I didn't put any parks in. Let's put a couple of parks because I want to show you. Come on. Ching 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 ching. Right, there we go. Cool. Playgrounds. I think playgrounds work really, really well. What else have I done? Right, this is where we get into stuff coming up here. I put in a little bit of an extension to the 5th Avenue. So let's look at the zoning here. I just extended this out down these streets, and I put in some plazas to make this happy. So we've increased our commercial, and then we've got this, obviously, this big block of commercial in here, and then up here we've got Central Park, and then we've got New Esterford paper mills. Yes, this part, and let me switch to the districts. This part is forestry, because basically we'd got too much generic industry. So we've switched this to a specialisation, and now this is very happy. But we had loads and loads and loads of demand for workers. Let's zoom in. It's actually all gone now. There's one icon. Literally, this was just covered in these icons. Quite a few abandoned buildings. We just hadn't got any workers. So I put in this. New Esterford. And let me show you this. Because this is kind of a bit different to what I've done before. What I've done, I've put in a central core of high density residential, surrounded it with low density residential. I've put some low density commercial along that side. I haven't put any transport routes in here yet, but that will come. And this is pretty cool. We haven't filled out round the outside yet, but this is all filled in very nicely. And gotta say, I kind of like how this is. And you look back to the city, and it looks so far away, doesn't it? I mean, the Twin Towers look miles away. Oh God, you compare this to Sim City? Oh my Lord! You couldn't imagine having stuff like that far away. Oh, wonderful. Loads of fires. Even though I've put extra fire services in. We've got loads of fire services in here. But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of solved our employment problem over here. And we were still getting quite a few abandoned buildings, but that's died down now. I haven't demolished any. So we've only got like 2 abandoned buildings. They'll soon get replaced. So that's very cool. Over here, we could probably do with expanding. Now, this area I've renamed to the Upper West Side. Because if you think about it, right, this is Central Park. This will probably get a bit bigger, actually. This is the Upper West Side. This will be the Upper East Side over here. So we've got to fill in the whole of the East Side, and then right up to the Upper East Side. Now, the Bronx would actually be up here. So I don't think we're actually going to get to the Bronx, but there you go. It's what it is. Oh, man. Now, our population, our unemployment figure has been bouncing around like you wouldn't believe. It went up to 25%, then it went down to like 15%, then it went back up to like 22%, and then it was... I don't know what it is now. I've no idea. Should we have a look? Because this is going to surprise me as much as you. Okay, so we're down to 16% now, so we're headed in the right direction again. And if I switch to public transport, you should be able to see the trains. Yeah, they should show up orange. Now, what you should see is that we've actually got quite a lot of trains running around, but no train jams at the moment. So we're going to continue working on our trains, and hopefully we should end up with a decent train system. Right, you know what? We're going to leave it there because, well, man, I'm going to have to edit this down because I'm overrunning. So much. I have done so much little tinkering here and there with all the parks and putting little bits and pieces in. I've probably tinkered with little roads here and there as well, and playing around with the Verrazano Bridge, which we're going to leave it with a look at the Verrazano Bridge again. Guys, drop me a comment. What do you think? Am I headed in the right direction? Is this going a bit better now? I think that this is going really, really nicely. What I'd like to do is get enough cash. We're up to 9,000 now. I'd like to get enough cash so that we could enact the high-tech housing, so that we can make this look really white and shiny, especially like on the Manhattan part. Let me know. What do you think? Are there other features that I should put in? I'm thinking the Times Square building, we could put that in. People are asking about the Statue of Liberty. There is a Statue of Liberty building. I mean, I could put it down here or something. It would be really nice if we'd got a little island that we could pop the Statue of Liberty on. We don't have... yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can cobble something. We'll see. But comments, guys. Where do we go from here? Because I'm getting excited about this now. Oh, man. See you for the next one.